with respect to the utilization, if you're not able to maximize it, that results into a less number of tokens that you're able to generate or summarize, right? So the inference, whatever you're doing, it's going to reduce. And that results into actual ROI that you are supposed to get out of that infrastructure, whatever you have. The idea here is to maximize as much as possible. So coming to our product, what we have done with the theme, like as we said, why not we straight away go into the workload, look into the workload, like basically look into the model itself, right? So the model has two characteristics. One is it is taking the data sets of data and then applying the algorithm, and when it pushes it down to the compute, it's going to form in AI terms more like a matrix multiplication, right? It's going to make it as a matrix multiplication and then push it down into the GPU level for it to go and then compute. So that results into a workload, and then there's a pattern to that workload, right? So now, why not we look into the workload that is coming down, right? An example is, hey, how many number of input tokens it is pushing down, right? Like the prompt has how many number of tokens, or if you were to pick an image, what is the size of an image? What would be the matrix that's going to build on top using that, right? Or what would be the batches of tokens you're going to send it? What we do is that we, in a continuous fashion, we observe, do an analysis of that model workload specifically, and then based on that we go and then apply our AI model, which can go and then recommend, hey, these are the things what you need to get the maximum efficiency. Like it could be a GPU type. Okay, you are supposed to use, let's say, an NVIDIA Blackwell or an H100 or an AMD MI Instinct, right? Why? And we give a reason why you are supposed to use that, and what would be the number of cores inside the GPU, what would be the number of stream multiprocessors or compute units that you're going to need, and how much memory. So all that is kind of recommended based on a simple notion of this is the workload. And then as the model changes, let's say instead of you telling, instead of you having a prompt, let's say of 200, now you've changed the prompt to, let's say, 400, or your output tokens go from 1000 to 2000, or your context sizes change, right? It should be dynamically adjusting. So that's what the first phase, what we do as part of our product. We are continuously observing, doing the analysis of the model and model workload, and then apply an AI model to go and predict and recommend the exact amount of resources and type of resources required.